Welcome to the How to Build a Time Machine Doc Ignite campaign video. Before we tell you about our campaign, let us first introduce you to our film.
I guard my true identity, my privacy, fairly well, especially when it comes to the story. Some of the people that were tied to the story back in 2000 have actually received real death threats over this. I go by the name Temporal Recon, or TR for short. In 2036, the new American military recruited a man to go backwards in time to 1975 and recover a rare piece of computer equipment called the IBM 5100 computer. The man they sent back used the name John Titor. This IBM 5100 computer had some special characteristics and quirks that was needed in 2036 to help rebuild a devastated American infrastructure after a surprise nuclear strike in 2016 by the Russians.
I get asked all the time whether or not John Titor is real and whether any of what's been on the internet and the timelines are real, and my answer back to people is I have no idea. I do enjoy being a part of it because it's cool, and I'd love for the story and the whole timeline and everything else about it to be real. I love time travel stories.
I wanted to make something real. I wanted my time machine to be the way the Victorian time traveler built his. Back in 1999, I made the decision to build a scale model of the time machine from the 1960 film, but I had no idea what I was actually getting myself into. It should look something like that. So the 3-month project is now going into its 9th year. This is a hub for the large dish that's on the machine. And this is all hand engraved. It's part of an old piece of farm equipment.
As I researched this story, I realized that there was more truth than false in this story. And all of it was leading to essentially the one kernel of truth from it all, and that is that time travel is real.
There you have it. It is our goal to tell John Titor's story through the use of high-quality cinematic recreations. To accomplish this, we need your help. With your contribution, we plan to hire actors and pay for props and costumes. Otherwise, our recreations could end up looking like this.
Mission log. I'm now traveling back to 1975 and 2036 in hopes of retrieving an IBM 5100 computer that contains unique design circuitry that we are unable to replicate. We're hoping to... What's the word for back design? Guys? Yeah, you know when you have something and you want to figure out how it works? What? Oh, right, thanks. We're hoping to reverse engineer. What was the thing for? For military purposes? For a weapon? I'm hoping to contact my grandfather, who was instrumental in the design of this computer. Is this grandfather alive in 2036? Oh no, I can't stop smiling now. I don't know what else to say. Jay, when I'm looking, is it okay if I'm looking directly into your eyes, like right now? Or does that look like I'm looking into the camera?
Please help us. Contribute now and support How to Build a Time Machine. Thank you.
Greetings. I am the man you know as John Titor. Correction, I am one of the men you know as John. In 1999, I was the second to arrive on the same world line as the other man you know as John. It was I who wrote the posts in November and January. When I return to 2001, I will write for the final time in March. My mother will release this message to you in November of 2009. The other John wrote the post in December and February. He too will write his final post in March of 2001. As I write this now, the date is March 22nd, 2009, and the divergence is 1.941. This is not the first time I have been in your future. I was here, before writing the first post in 2001. I tried to warn you, I tried to wake you. As time passes, I fear you will witness the transition from your apathy and dependence to your children's fall into bondage. I feel sorry for you. You will not know the peace and freedom I will have when I return home. In spite of my efforts, the war that gave that gift to me may come to you much later. To prove to you who I am, a friend will corroborate the significance of the musical group, the B-52s. I am sorry about the strife and difficulty you have had these past years. It was required. As I said, after 1975, when I arrived in 1999, there was already another John there. The two of us devised a plan to return to separate world lines. The plan required that each of us travel to different time periods between 1998 and 2009 and take measurements with our displacement machine. We had to find a way to communicate these measurements in a way that would last and could be easily found later. Our first attempt was with the fax to Art Bell. I traveled to 1998 first and left the first fax with Art. The other John traveled there later and was able to find my fax. He then left the second fax. As the plan is now progressing, we were able to use the internet. The posts we made, and will make, are a foundation we will need to get home. In each month we will post the measurements we had made in various time periods on different world lines. Every time someone posts about John Titor after 2001, they will become more permanent and easier for me or another John to find. If the other John, or even another John, ever arrives in your future trying to get home, he will now see the numbers he needs in the posts. If he were to hear this message, he will know what to do. The final measurements are on the website my mother's attorney has overseen. This is the reason we made the posts. With your help, they will last. They're a signpost to other Johns who are lost and need our work to return home. For this, I must thank all of you. 177 Tempus Edax Rerum. Time will devour all things.